Are you a neurodivergent parent in business and you have gotten through life? You've done the things. You had success in school, only you knew that you were white knuckling it. You knew that it was taking a lot out of you, and you forced yourself to get through it to build those systems and put them in place to help you maintain the success. So, as an adult, you got through maintaining your success. You have these systems that you have put into place. And while you're constantly exhausted, you are doing all of the things and white knuckling it through. And the thing that's interesting is you realize that you have anxiety without the systems, but then you also have anxiety with the systems because those systems are a survival mechanism. It could be that you have some kids that are in school, or maybe they're in their 20s and they haven't quite figured out their systems yet. They haven't quite figured out how to build those in. And I see it a lot, especially in the late teen years and 20s, where they are still figuring out how to build those systems. And they're having a lot of anxiety and frustration within themselves for failing because they don't have those systems. Or it could be that they haven't figured out yet how they learn, how they operate. And one of the things that I do as a coach is really step in to figure out, how do you learn in this world? What are the systems that work and what of them are not working? And can we build a system for you that really will take a lot of the pressure off and take care of you without having to white knuckle it through? Part of learning how you operate in this world is figuring out things like, I have to read something in order to understand it, or I have to see something in order to understand it. I have to hear something in order to understand it. And there's some of us that it's important for us to hear, see, and do the things for us to be able to really understand it or commit it to memory or solve the problem, whatever it might be. Then some of us, the way that we think is very multidimensional thinkers, right? But we're constantly feeling like we're behind. And part of that is we're gathering information. And for us, when we're working on solving a problem or we're getting into our zone of genius, we have to have all of the questions answered, or we need to have more information to be able to do the project, turn in the homework, whatever it is. That can be because we are looking at the project multidimensionally and we can't finish this part until we have this part. What that can do while we are in our zone of genius, it also gives us the impression that we are behind. Maybe some other people are working on the same thing, but they're further ahead and they're working at it in a linear aspect. They do this thing, then they do this thing, then they do this thing. Whereas as a neurodivergent individual, you can't do this thing until you have the information from this, or you can't solve this part until you have the information over here. Seeing other people and their process and giving that idea that you are behind in things can do a number to your self-esteem and how you feel about yourself. Working within the NeuroTribe or working one-on-one with my clients is really helping them see how it is that their brain is processing the things. And while you might be a slow starter, you have a tendency to get really far really fast or leap ahead in the long run. It could be that you are slow at first because you haven't figured out how to take this information in. You haven't figured out how to process it or commit it to long-term memory. And so figuring out together or within the tribe how you need to function in order to get these things done and then set those systems into place. For some people, it's as easy as getting an app or an extension on your laptop, desktop, phone, whatever it might be. So then you can hear things out loud while seeing it. I also come across, well, I can't do that at work while everyone is around. It could be as simple as getting a headset and having the words highlighted while you are listening. That can help move you along in your project at a quicker pace because you don't have to go back and read it 2, 3, 4 times. Finding and figuring out what is tripping you up or causing you to quote unquote slow down and really figure out how to give you all of the supports to move forward or really shift and reframe your focus of you're not behind, you're actually getting all of it. It's just that you're processing it different. When you do process it, you might understand the thing or be able to visualize or pull off a project that is more in depth. You might be able to see things differently than other people, or your project might be in more depth than some of your colleagues. You might have a different outcome, not because you did anything wrong, but because you're able to look at it in a different way. And I think that is really important to be able to think of it that way and talk about it. Really look at it in a way of you're not behind, you're processing it differently and may need different supports to give you your accommodations to get to the place you want to go. Nothing has gone wrong here. We want to give you the correct supports to help you get to your desired goals. I love you all. Thank you. Take care. Hey, friends. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you got an aha moment, I would absolutely love to hear from you. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share. If you want to be part of an amazing group of neurodivergent human beings and share some of the love and the magic in a community where you belong that's safe and non-judgmental, click the link below and join our NeuroTribe community today. Love you all. Take care. Bye.